Holy Cross senior Arno Rupp's first love for sports came through skiing the slopes of the Austrian mountains. As a member of the Austria youth national team, he won first place in the Austria National Championship. But growing up, skiing wasn't the only sport Arno was serious about.
While I was skiing, I always played soccer since I was little. So growing up, playing kind of both sports helped me transition from that.
In Austria, he would have had to have made a decision to pursue soccer or continue his education.
That was 16, 17. And as you know, there are so many things that can happen in a soccer career. You can get injured, your career might be over. So I had the dream to kind of combine both, and actually an injury helped me make that decision.
Arno tore his ACL when he was 16. He decided to make the most of his time lost to injury by traveling to California for a month-long language trip to improve his English, just one of the 5 languages that Arno knows.
Coming from Europe and being able to travel so much kind of showed me how important languages are, and it's always fun to talk in a different language, and it kind of helps get to know people better, and just shows that you appreciate their culture.
From his host family in California, he found out what Division I college athletics in the United States could offer.
Their kids actually were in the process of applying for colleges, and then they told me about college sports, and it's the first time I ever heard about it, so I was, wow, this is so cool. And they were, oh, they have it for soccer too, and there are so many opportunities. And I decided I want to combine both. I don't want to give up on my education. So I started Googling Division I men's soccer. I just sent out emails to pretty much every single coach. I started getting actual offers and serious conversations with coaches, and one of them included Holy Cross.
The first time he stepped foot in Worcester was the first day of his freshman preseason practice.
I think what was the best thing about it, and the best thing that could have ever happened, was having 25 brothers right away, and literally from the first moment on they made me feel welcome, made me feel like I was at home, and they just helped me figure out so many things.
By following his dream of combining athletics and academics, Arno is setting an example for people back home in Austria.
Especially when I go back, my high school professors always invite me to come back to my high school and tell them about my experience. And whenever I talk to these kids, and I show them pictures, they're amazed by it, they love it, and they're like, oh, we want to do the same. And when they talk about the US, they're always we kind of look up to it, and there's so many opportunities, and especially education-wise. If you go to college in the US, it has a lot of meaning to people in Austria, to people around the world, because they know the education system here is great. So they definitely look up to that.
Arno interned with Bank of America this past summer in New York City, and is looking forward to moving there permanently after graduation.
I'm very happy that I got a full-time offer to return next year. So living this summer in New York City, I was like, wow, this is huge. Everything is so big. I was kind of lost at the beginning, but I was able to adapt pretty quickly. But there's just so many more opportunities, so many more jobs, and especially if you want to have a career that's more globally, America is definitely a better option. Even though I love Austria, and there are great opportunities there too, but I think for me it was the best to tie my interest, liking to learn all these languages, everything that makes up my personality. I think the US provides a great opportunity to pursue all of them.